All right, the next item du jour is reopen a closed or canceled PO line. So previously, if a PO line was mistakenly closed, or I don't know, the vendor said they didn't have it, it was canceled, and then turns out they did have it, you want to reopen the PO line. So previously there was no such option, but starting from the September release, you can reopen a closed or canceled PO line. There are two ways of reopening a PO line. One is the manual way, and the other way is by an automated process. So we'll first take a look at the manual way and then at the automated process. Okay, so let's search for a PO line. Any random search will do. And we have here several, many PO lines. We want to filter the search results for those that are either canceled or closed. I see there are 3 that are canceled. Let's filter by that. And if you'll see here, there is a new action called reopen for these canceled PO lines. So to manually reopen a PO line, we click on reopen. The PO line does not have an inventory and will be set to in review. Are you sure you want to perform this action? So I get a confirmation message, and the new status of the PO line will be in review. So confirm. And you'll see that we now only have 2 PO lines that are in the canceled status. And this is the one that we have just reopened, and the status now is indeed in review. So that's how you manually open a closed or canceled PO line. And now let's see how we can create an automatic process which allows you to reopen a whole batch of PO lines. So for this, you need to have created a set of PO lines, which you can do from Acquisitions Manage Sets over here. I've already created one. I have a set of PO lines, so I can go straight to running the job. Manage Jobs, Run a Job. And the type of job we want to run is Update PO Lines Workflow. And from here, we will select this first one here, Update PO Lines Workflow. Next. Now we select the set of PO lines that we wish to reopen. And let's take a look here. This is the set I've created, my canceled PO lines. And we want to reopen the PO lines here. So we'll select the set. And now we have 3 options for the workflow. The one we're interested in is this middle one over here, right? Reopen closed or canceled PO lines. Selecting this option, we'll try to reopen closed or canceled PO lines and set them to in review. All right. Now this first one here, set to in review, applies for PO lines that are in status ready to in review. So there's a difference between these 2 actions. And we're interested in reopening. Next. As soon as possible is the scheduling of the job. And here we can review and confirm. We want to reopen closed or canceled PO lines. Now my set has some of the PO lines are already open and some are canceled or closed, and it's just going to reopen the closed or canceled ones. Submit. And the job is now initializing. We'll give it a refresh. It's completed. Update PO lines workflows. Status completed successfully. And let's see the report. Okay, so number of PO lines in set, 68. Number of PO lines processed, 1. And number of PO lines skipped, 67. Okay, so all the ones that were skipped were already in the status in review. And we had just one that was actually reopened. So not the most fruitful example here, but this one record is my saving grace. So that is how you reopen PO lines, both manually and via process.